Before you start your digital product business, you need to make a very important decision. Last year, we made over $140,000 with one single digital product in just a few months, but this one decision completely stopped our business. And I hope that this video will help you make the right decision for your digital product business. So in 2022, we created a page called Lifer, a faceless page, clipping podcasts around the niche of self-improvement and biohacking. Grew this to 800,000 followers on TikTok and 80,000 on Instagram in 7 months. And at this point, we decided to try selling digital products. First time trying this, by the way, we had no idea what we were doing at the beginning, but we still managed to get to $35,000 a month in around 4 months. The problem is that most of this money was not coming from the social media page, but from running ads straight to the digital product. So a big chunk was ads, and I'll explain why in a second. And after a few months of running it, we ended up stopping it around September last year, despite the fact that we were profiting over $10,000 a month at our peak with not much effort, to be 100% honest with you. Facebook ads were printing money. So you're probably thinking, why the fuck did we stop that? Well, as you'll come to find out, like most other entrepreneurs, it doesn't matter how much money you're making, you always want more. The first ever sale we made was such an incredible moment, but the next day we wanted more. And the first $1,000 that we made felt amazing, but we wanted more. We even reached the point that we got to $10,000 a month and we felt rich, but after some time it got normal, and yet again we just wanted more. So we got in this cycle of wanting more, which by the way never ends. And I think we reached a point where we realized that our goal was way bigger than what we initially set. So upon realizing this, Alex and I sat down one day in September and spent hours and hours looking at the bigger picture. And I think that's where it all clicked. And we made the big decision to stop Lifer and stop the ads to the digital product. And instead, start to build our personal brand business. So we spent the last 6 to 7 months building Utopic Labs, which is our new program where we teach people how to sell digital products the same way we did. But before you think that you should 100% start a personal brand, let me break down this whole digital business game so that you understand and know whether you should start a faceless page or a personal brand. So, faceless page. Way easier to go viral with because you have so much content out there, especially with AI, that if you know what you're doing, you can get a ton of attention and followers. However, one downside of a faceless brand is that you have to be really fucking good at nurturing people and building trust because they don't see anyone behind the screen, right? So the moment you start selling digital products through faceless, your audience really needs to think that you're legit, especially if you decide to run ads as well. It's not impossible. We've done it. And if you do figure it out, you can make a lot of money, but that's one downside. The other downside is because you have less trust, it's much harder to sell high ticket products above $200, $300. I think the highest we've ever got to with Lifer was being able to sell a product for $150. But even then, the conversion rate wasn't as good. So that's faceless brand. With a personal brand, it's quite the opposite. It's way harder to go viral because now it's all on you. How good you're speaking, educating, entertaining people using your face. It will probably take a lot more time to build a big audience, especially if you've never spoken behind a camera. However, with a personal brand, even if you just have 1,000 followers, it's much easier to build trust and to sell digital products because the people that follow you, they connect with you. And so the whole thing is a lot more genuine. I have seen a lot of people sell some shit products when doing a faceless page, but I haven't seen that many people scam when their face and reputation is on the line. And if people see you, they expect you to have put some fucking effort on your product. And also because you have so much more trust, it's much easier to sell higher ticket products, especially if you're creating a valuable course. But if you do decide to start doing courses, make sure you're doing what you're teaching. In our case, when we started, we were obsessed with biohacking, tried a bunch of stuff, which we then packaged in a $67 digital product, which was actually valuable and wasn't some regurgitated PDF from ChatGPT. Anyways, printed money doing that, and only then we decided to start teaching others through our online courses. So please understand that this whole courses and coaching model that everybody's talking about requires knowledge, experience, and proof. By all means, you can make money teaching anything, but it does require a personal brand to sustain it. It's much harder to do courses and coaching with a faceless page. But listen, even without courses, you can definitely get to $10,000 a month and beyond. And I can say that because we've done it with Lifer. So I think the decision you need to make is how big do you want to play and how long do you want to be in this business game, and do you feel comfortable behind the camera? And please understand that nobody feels comfortable behind the camera when first starting out. But what I mean is, do you see yourself continuing to build a brand associated to your name? If you do, personal brand is for you, and you can make a hell of a lot more money more easily. Again, it's going to take a lot more time, so be conscious of that because it's harder to get attention, but much easier to sell. But if you want perhaps quicker money and you don't want your face to be attached to it, you still want to make good money every single month, then a faceless page might well be the option for you. And regardless if you want to do a personal brand or a faceless page, on this channel, we are doing a series of videos teaching you from A to Z how to build a digital product business. And if you want to learn how to get attention, we also have on this channel a free 2-hour course, completely free, that Alex has already released. But if you want to start right away, click the first link in the description and check out Utopic Labs, which is where we teach people how to create a digital product business. And that's where we also added all of the plug and plays templates, the GPTs and the websites to help you throughout this whole process. And that's where you get the chance to ask us questions that are specific to you. So go and have a look and see if that's something that might interest you. Otherwise, we have the full free social media masterclass that Alex has released. And subscribe if you want to see this digital product video series that we are releasing on this channel. I'll see you soon.